Hello. We are going to be talking a little bit about author's purpose. An author's purpose is the reason that the author is writing. And we're going to be talking about 3 possible reasons for an author to be writing something. And I've got a secret way to remember them, and it's easy as pie. When I say it's easy as pie, I'm saying that pie stands for something that you can remember. The P in pie stands for persuade, the I stands for inform, and the E stands for entertain. Now let's break it down so that we can remember what each of these mean. So the P stands for persuade. During that, the author is trying to convince the reader of a certain point of view. So think of the author writing a story about how a bike that you should buy, how cool it is, that it's blue and it's so cool and that you should buy it and it should be yours. They're trying to convince you to do something or to go somewhere. Inform is to teach or give information to the reader. So for this part, think of the author trying to teach you how to ride a bike. So they say, first of all, you get on the bike. Second, you kick the pedals. And after that, you just keep on kicking. So for the next one, entertain in the E, the author's trying to hold the attention of the reader through enjoyment. So they're telling you an exciting story, or they're trying to make you laugh. They're trying to get you to be excited about reading this certain book or text or something. So for this one, the author could be writing a story about a time that they were riding a bike and that the bike got stuck in a puddle and they went flying off the bike and they ended up being covered in mud. Now, most authors don't tell you the purpose for writing that certain book or text, so it's our jobs as readers to pay attention to what they're saying. Are they saying things like, I think this, I like this, you should believe this, or giving you information and facts about a certain topic? Or are they just trying to make you laugh? Are they just trying to make you have a good time while you're reading? So it's our job to pay attention to those details while we're reading so we can decide what the author is trying to do during the writing. Let's brainstorm ideas for things that we see in our lives that might fall into persuade, inform, entertain. Let's start with persuade. Now, persuade, the author is trying to get you to do something or to try something or to buy something. And something I can think about are commercials that we see on TV. They're always trying to get you to buy something or go somewhere. So let's just start off with a little TV. We'll write commercials at the bottom. Then we see it in opinion writing. So let's do opinion writing. And in opinion writing, we see things that say, I think or I believe. I think. I believe. Now, inform. Inform, the author gives you information and teaches you facts. So I can think of something, informational text. So things that are teaching you about something like butterflies or someone famous. Informational text. And something that you see somewhere when you go outside, or it might even land in your front lawn, newspapers. Newspapers tell you all about what's happening in the news or what's happening in your community. All right, and we'll put some writing in there as well. Now, entertain. This is a fun one. For the author is trying to get you to enjoy something that's happening in the story. So things that are stories like knights fighting dragons. It's fun, it's exciting to read. So we'll do a book with someone on it, and it's fictional. It's not real, but it's still fun to read. And then jokes, things that make you laugh. You might see them in the newspaper as well. So comic books or jokes. For the next portion of the lesson, or the We Do section, I pick out a book and create a graphic organizer with PIE as the title, and instruct the students to create their own on a piece of paper or in their writing journals. I then add the name of the book that we're reading, Butterflies in this case, at the top, so they know that this is the book that we're focusing on, and we're going to try and decide if the author is trying to persuade us, inform us, or entertain us. I then read the book, and as a class we discuss key details and other observations about the book that can help us determine the author's purpose in writing this particular book. Student participation is important, and I encourage the students to take notes as we go that will help them during their own independent practice, where they'll have to then turn around, read a book, and figure out if the author is trying to persuade, inform, or entertain them. I like to take anecdotal notes to track the students that are participating, what their graphic organizers look like. That way I can determine if I need to do another whole group instruction, break it down into small group, and further do differentiation.